What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Burndown YouTube channel. Today is Saturday. It is the second and pretty much final day that I'm going to be here at LS Fest West 2022. We're starting off early. I'll get my coffee. I promised the boys some scooter rides, so while nobody's here, we can go scoot around without fear of getting run down by some guy popping and banging on some two-step in the parking lot. And there's not a cloud in the sky. We had a little bit of rain coverage yesterday, so today should be an awesome day. If you've been following along, the Maliboom made a couple of A to B hits. Oh, got the backup beeper for you guys, a little morning action. Maliboom went A to B. We had a fueling issue, but I think it was just a transducer. We will double check all that stuff, but it looks like the transducer I have in there now is doing decent. We'll just have to offset the delta, and then I can turn the safety back on instead of off like yesterday. So, you know, you can't have those pesky safeties slowing you down, right? So we'll double check and get all that stuff done. I got some time today. Everything is looking good. The Bego's still in one piece after yesterday's shenanigans. The boom is running, making A to B hits. We'll turn it up a little bit this morning, see if we can sneak up on that 10-0 or maybe a high 9 and see if they hopefully don't yell at me for doing that. And then last night, if you guys have been following along watching this channel, I have a buddy named Reed, and I also have a friend named Jeff. Neither one of them were able to make it, or at least so I thought. Well, Jeff is like in another country for work, and Reed showed up late yesterday while I was running around doing a bunch of stuff, and then he has a car that Jeff put together. So I think right out of the gate, he's never driven it or anything, but it's pretty funny because they're just gonna wood the thing, and it's a Mustang, and I'll share it with you guys. You guys are gonna giggle, but I think we'll see if we can just line up with Reed. We'll kind of get a little grudge racing action. He's never driven the car, so it's kind of like but the thing should boogie. It's a Mustang with a turbo in it. I mean, all you need is a football to make those things go fast in the rear spring. An Ellis motor and a football if you got a Mustang, right? Then you got a race car. So that'll be fun. We'll do that. So I'm gonna get to it. I'll bring you guys back once the action kind of starts. But before we get going, this is the closest I can get to drone footage for you guys, because I don't have a drone, but I do have a turbo Winnebago. Woo-wee. Okay, they called Grudge test and tuned to lane 7 and 8. We are waiting for our special guest slash opponent. It's not really, we're gonna grudge race, but it's just kind of for fun this go around. So we're off the trailer, but this dude is really off the trailer, kind of off the reservation. You guys know this, my buddy Reed. He showed up out of the blue, and he has Jeff's car here, which Jeff cobbled together a Mustang. Has never driven or done anything with it. They loaded it on the trailer, so Reed's gonna try to pilot it and make it down the track for the first time ever. So we're gonna put him in the lane next to me. We'll kind of see how he does, and we'll get his reaction on how that magical beast does. We'll throw a camera in his car. I got one sitting over here, so that'll be fun. And then yeah, we turn the safeties on. We finished some pink pinstripes. These add horsepower, so it's definitely gonna go a little quicker this round, and hopefully, again, straight down Broadway A to B is all we're looking for. We're not trying to set the world on fire. We're just trying to get some data, go a little quicker and chip away at it. So I'll bring you back in lanes. Ta-da! There it is, the magical beast. What's up, man?
Hold on, dude.
My buddy Jim. Say hi, Jim. Everybody knows Reed. This is the magical Jeffmobile 2.0.
This has been the worst trade in history. It's going from the Tempest to this. We'll see, though.
Here's all that's left of the Tempest. Right here. The wheels and tires. Stance is on point. So first time off the trailer ever moving around.
I think driving it to the staging lanes is the farthest this car's ever driven.
Let's scoot up. Okay, so he said furthest it's ever driven is to the staging lanes. So it looks like they're moving pretty good. We'll get his reaction on how terrible it was after the pass. When they stop again, we'll throw a camera in it, and then I won't hold anybody else up because I'm sure everybody loves YouTubers at drag race events. At least I don't got to push mine yet. We're getting there. Look at all that horsepower. I'm interested. That thing should boogie, and I think he's just going to send the thing, so we'll see.
Back to tech. Show them your quickest run. And if you are one of the quickest 16 cars on property,
So that whole the truck in front of me, so they made me sit and wait. And to top it off, because I was in a hurry because we were running late to lanes, I have 0 data. So we're gonna check our data slip that they're gonna give us. But it felt good. I just watched the air fuel, everything looked good. So we'll just probably run this same one back and then get real data on it and hopefully find somebody to run with. Thank you. All right, so we went 979 at 138. So we're 1 mile an hour up from what we ran before, which was 137. And we weren't on red line, but we were getting close. But again, I don't have any data. The thing was yelling at me a little bit. So we will plug the computer in, make sure we get data. We'll wait for the next test and tune Grudge, and we're just gonna run this one back because I have no idea how we did other than staring at it, and it seemed cool. So sorry about that, guys. We tried. Let me see if I can get something else lined up, and we'll run it again. Let's go see how Reed's experience was real quick before we get back over to the pits, since I have no data to look at. Let's go see. How was it?
Slow.
Slow?
Slow.
Popping and banging, dude.
A deep stage, and they like, you're like, what the hell? This is my only technique is deep stage of somebody. Like double bulb immediately, then deep stage, you know.
So he has to charge it because it's eco-friendly.
Yeah, they didn't even give me a time slip.
Oh,
I know it was slower than like 12, whatever. So.
All right, well, we're gonna try again, and I want to see what this thing will do later.
I don't think your GoPro's hit them. They like beeped at me, and there's like a little low battery thing. I was like, I'm not worried about it.
Hey, we're trying,
It
folks.
was super uneventful anyways. So.
Yeah, all right, we'll get back to the pits, and we'll try again. I said the last pass to Hap while I was talking to him, and he was like, hey, isn't that a PB? And I was like, I don't know. So yeah, the 9.7, that's the fastest that she has gone. So that is awesome. So we got room for improvement. I'm gonna run the same thing back, and we'll see if we can improve on it just by letting Holley kind of take the wheel. We'll clean up the fuel a bit, and we'll get better data this time. So we should probably run the same ballpark. So that is awesome. So a new PB, 9.7 at 138. And I think the goal, I'm looking to go 140. I'd like to go 140 because that's just way too fast, let's be honest, but it'll be cool. So let's try that. We'll see how we go. One more, and then we'll give it some beans. And I don't know how many hits we're gonna get today, so I'm hoping for 3. So let's hope for 3, see how she does. But yeah, 9.7 PB, awesome. Well, the race portion of this program is falling apart by the second. So I was talking to my buddy Richard F-Bum, and he had a last-minute motor swap, and I was rooting for him and hoping that he could bring something that was a runner. So apparently he brought his car, but is not functioning or running properly. I don't even know if it's running at all. Maybe we can run around and find him in a couple minutes and maybe talk to him. They're gonna call Grudge Race Test and Tune again, so I'd like to make another A to B and get data on this. And then I think what I'll do is I have to find somebody in Grudge Test and Tune because they're calling all the different events. As where in previous years, you can just kind of go line up in your lane. So I could race somebody that's like running True Street or whatever, but now it has to be like they have to be in the Grudge Test and Tune. So maybe after this next run, we'll pull data. It'll be what it is, and then we will figure it out and see if I can just line up with somebody. We'll pick somebody pretty fast because I'd like to have a good run with somebody. So I'll be honest with them on how fast this thing goes, and we'll see if we can get something, do like it, a real legit race for you guys. So we're trying, but if not, the other goal is I'd really like to bust 140 because I think that would be rad, and that's a big milestone, and we already got a PB. So I think we're doing fantastic. The car's still running. I haven't had to turn wrenches all day, don't tell the car that, but we're having a blast. And then the afternoon, my boy's adamant about go watching the dirt races. So although I'm having a lot of fun and doing my thing, I do have my family with me. So we're gonna go do that. We're making it happen no matter what I'm doing. The boy wants to go do that. And then I gotta do a little more scooter riding and have some fun too. So we gotta fit that in. Maybe I'll bring you guys along with some of that stuff because that's fun too. We'll show you maybe the dirt races. Maybe we'll kind of cruise around the scooter and kind of give you guys a once over of the event instead of just Dane World over here in the corner. But we will bring it back for the next pass, and hopefully we can go a little quicker. A to B, keep it one piece. And man, today is a good day. It feels good to finally get a win as far as like not being stressed and wrenching and doing crazy stuff and last minute. So Thank you, Hot Rod Guts. We're having a fantastic day out here at LS Fest West 2022.
All right. Connor Olmstead out of Orangevale, California, 93 Silver Sierra. Against Gordon Chevelle, the download of Maliboom.
We just made the second pass. It felt good. Went straight down Broadway. We left good. Although my shifter, it doesn't want to go into park all the way, so I got to check that adjustment because we will burn things up in a hot second. But let's see how we did. That one felt pretty good. We should be in the same ballpark as the last go round. Thank you. So this one's a 14.9, so that's not me. 9, 6, 8, 7, 139, 16. No changes to the tune of 1560. I think if I sit on the brake a little bit longer before I bump in, I bet we can nail it on the 10 pounds. We can do the 140, so. Heck yeah, man. This thing, we're gonna get it figured out, boys. And if you guys are wondering, I need to work on 60-foot stuff. I haven't done suspension. This isn't the place for that. I'm gonna do that at home and we can just do 60-foot, 60-foot, 60-foot. But here, I'm gonna take this. We just ran a second PB. We'll go over the logs. I'm gonna fine tooth comb it, but we'll put a little more in, or we'll see. We'll see if we can click off like a 9.5 would be rad. If we do a 9.5, because this is a 9. What are we at? 9.68. So like a 9.5 at 140. I want that mile an hour, baby. But this is awesome. What a fantastic day. Heck yeah! Look at everybody out there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We did it, B! We did it! Ah, almost. How fast did we go?
39.
What, 39?
So close.
Same tune though. Awesome. Did you like it?
Yeah.
You think Daddy can go 140? All right, we're gonna give it the beans, huh? All right. So as promised, we are in the stands. What are we gonna watch, B?
Off-road cars.
What kind of off-road cars?
Truck.
Yep, and like buggies, huh? So we're gonna watch the trucks and buggies and off-road cars, eat a little dirt, have some fun. I will check the schedule, but they're actually running like True Street and like all the normal classes right now. And again, I'm just grudge testing tunes. So the car should be good for one more lick. If they call a test and tune, if there's time and they let me make one more pass, we'll give her a go and see if we can hit the 140 mark. But if not, we had super fun, and then we're just gonna enjoy the rest of the event because we've been going like gangbusters. And the Twinnebago, man, that thing has been a hit, like a big hit. Everybody and their mother, it seems like every time I put it together, somebody wants to come over and take pictures and do stuff, and then I gotta pull it all back apart because we're trying to stay in the thing. So there's been like multiple times where everything that we own in the Twinnebago has been left on like the mat so I can take it out and drive around. So hopefully just one more time to kind of unpack it, and then it's Saturday, we're getting tired, so we're winding down. So we're gonna enjoy the rest of LS Fest West. I'll bring you guys back with either a pass or we will show you guys around a bit, and then we will wrap this thing. But I will say this, it has been a phenomenal trip. Hopefully we have a safe trip home, and we killed it this year. We did wonderful. All the hard work paid off. I can't thank my family enough, can't thank you guys enough for supporting, and everybody that came through that showed some love to the Twinnebago and the projects and everything that we're doing. So we'll bring you some dirt racing action, some LS Fest stuff, and then hopefully one more pass. Worst case, if not, we'll wrap this thing. We're gonna have a good time anyway, so stick with me.
Buggy.
What is it?
Buggy.
Buggy. All right, so we lucked out. They haven't been running these. The lanes are all the way backed up. We'll get behind Rita. Maybe we'll get to run Rita. There she is. Oh, that's not Rita. Let's get behind this guy. No, I haven't. I haven't made any. Because I was watching the dirt racing. I took the cadence.
We called this class an hour ago. You need to be here when we call the class.
time. Don't take your kid to go watch racing. So, let me eat this, we'll suit up, bring you guys back to see how we do. So apparently a guy's wheel fell off, so they're prepping the track. We've been sitting here. Mr. Friendly was a little angry that I was late to lanes, but we're here now and we're gonna run. I was like, I'm just gonna sit here and hopefully he quits yelling at me. But we're gonna make a hit. It looks like they opened stuff back up. So let's see that 140. Come on, Boom.
That's going to bring up the Maliboom. Put a 181 reaction time on.
Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, she was shimmying a little bit at the top end. That one felt good. This thing motored. I didn't sit the light very long, so we didn't build that much boost, but it's a solid like A to B. This thing just goes and it does work. I can't wait to work on 60 foots with this, man. We need to leave wheels up and just ride, because this thing is finally coming around. What a great weekend. Let's see what we did. We're shooting for that 140. Let's see if we got it. Thank you. So this says 92 miles now. That's not me. Yeah! 143, 950.
Another one.
But still the crappy 1560 foot, 6'1". So the boost, a couple pounds on the big end, made the difference. So we did it. We freaking went 140 at 9.5. That's a new PB. I'm gonna shut it down for the weekend, man. I'm not pushing my luck anymore. I got a 300-mile trip to take that Winnebago all the way home, so we're gonna make it. I'm not gonna film. I just want to make it home with my family safe. I've been running circles, run around all weekend. So let me get back over there. I want to see the boys' reaction and my wife. They're going to be ecstatic. So we did it. I wanted that 140 mile an hour and I'm good. We've got juice left in this. We need to work on the short track, but we're going to get this thing to come alive and we'll see. We'll see how fast the Boom will go. I mean, it's already faster than I ever thought it would go. So this is awesome. Let's get back to the pits. How fast do we go?
195.
195? I went 195?
What?
What? I went 143. And I went 9.
5.
All right, close enough, my man. So that is it. I'm calling it here. I want to send a big shout out and thank you to all my sponsors. The War Boys, I literally would not have had a running car this weekend if they didn't bring me a pump, because I only had one and I needed two to go fast. So please go check them out. They are awesome. Like I said, time and time again, they've helped me in a pinch. They can help you guys. They are a private small company. It's those 4 guys over there. So this isn't Summit or anything like that. Spend the money, support them, because they support guys like me. And I'm a little guy too. You guys watch me build this in the driveway, roll around in the dirt and struggle. And we're out here going 140 miles an hour at LS Best West in 2022. And I couldn't be more excited. You guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, and share. Until next time.